This was a decision I made before starting this video. I chose wrong. Hey guys! Hope you guys are all well and having a great weekend and had a good week and have a good week this week. I just hope you guys are all fucking happy and are having a great day. Hope you're all just pig and shit right now. So I wanted to make a video about why we all started watching Supernatural. And for each of us in our video to talk about why you personally started watching the show. And I was hoping that I could string them all together and edit them and send them along to people that are involved in the show. Because I feel like there's been so much arguing and hate this season. So I just wanted to create something positive and just let the cast know and the crew that we still love the show and we think this is a great season. So just leave a video response and hopefully I can get around to doing that. Because I just feel like we need a little bit more positivity in this fandom right now. So yeah, I'm really excited for what you guys have to say. I just really want to know, how you started watching the show, why you kept watching, what you love about it, what it means to you. So can't wait to see what you guys have to say. And let's get cracking onto mine. So when I was in high school, I was in the 11th grade, and it was about to be summer. I asked a friend if she had any shows to recommend that I watch over the summer, because I like to marathon shows during summers. And she gave me two suggestions because I wanted a show with like a good amount of seasons that would keep me busy for the entire summer. And she gave me two, which was Smallville and Supernatural. So I had never heard of Supernatural whatsoever, but I heard of Smallville. So I was like, okay, I know Smallville, I know who's in it, so I'm gonna go with Smallville. So I first looked it up on like TV.com or IMDb or whatever, and I kind of just read the synopsis, kind of trying to get a feel of what the show is about. I watched like a few of like the first episode promos from like 10 years ago, and I was like, okay, this looks good, I like it. So I was all set to start watching Smallville when my friend informed me that she had just watched the series finale. That was the year it ended. So I was like, wait, the show's over? She's like, yeah. And I'm like, why would I waste my time watching a show in the summer that's already over that I'm not gonna get to like watch when it comes on again in September? I'm like, that's not why I marathon shows. I was thinking it was still on, and it wasn't. So I was like, I don't think I'm gonna watch it anymore. Tell me about Supernatural, is basically what I said. And she was like, okay, so it's about two brothers and they do this and this and that. And I'm like, no, it doesn't sound appealing. It sounds really stupid, actually. So, no. And she's like, oh no, they're really hot. Let me show you them. And I was like, yeah, they're hot, but like the show sounds stupid. I know, right? I just didn't think it sounded interesting. So then I was on Tumblr, totally just forgot what it was called, and I saw a gift set of the Eye of the Tiger with Jensen on the car. And I had absolutely no clue it was from Supernatural. I was like, oh, this looks like, I thought it was a viral video, to be honest. So like I clicked the little X and it took me to the YouTube video and it was from Supernatural. And I was like, this is so funny. And I'm not really sure what compelled me then to go watch the pilot episode, but it just happened. So I watched the pilot online and I didn't hate it, but I also didn't fall in love right off the bat. I liked Dean. I knew I liked Dean. And I liked Sam. Like, I liked the characters. I'm just like, if this is what the show's gonna be like, with like, hunting and like I'm like wimp, I'm like, is this scary? Um, yeah. So I was like, not I'm not sold. I wasn't sold. So something inside of me said, you know what? You always have to throw away the first pancake. Don't always trust the first episode. Because I'm also a huge fan of One Tree Hill, and the first time I watched that pilot, I didn't like it. And now One Tree Hill is one of my favorite shows. So something just compelled me to watch the next episode. And I'm trying to think of what the next episode is. There's the woman in white. I really don't remember what the second one is. But anyways, it made me want to watch the third one. Okay? So I watched the third episode, and it was the one with the little boy who falls in the lake, and, Dean comes out all dramatic out of the water with the kid. Um, and that is when I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch this show because it made me cry. And if a show can make me cry, well, you have succeeded and you have sucked me into the vortex. So that summer, I watched all the seasons. And I even got my mom on it. I've gotten some of my best friends watching it. And I've been to a convention. I've met Jensen. I've met Misha. And I'm going again this year to TorCon. And I'm meeting Jensen again. I'm meeting Jared for the first time. I'm meeting Misha again. I want to meet Mark Shepard. And I'd really like to meet Felicia Day, but I don't think she's going to be there. But whatever. I'm getting off topic here. So yeah, that's how I started watching it. Now, what Supernatural means to me, despite its amazing content and just awesome acting and great writing and just a quality show, there's a few things that just, it means a lot to me. One is the cast. And I know when you like a show, you're very biased to the cast, but I seriously, wholeheartedly love this cast so much. I mean, to the point where I feel like they're my people. And when I say that, like I'm talking about all of them, but like really in particular, Misha Collins, because I just think he is legitimately the perfect human being. The things that he does for charity and how he takes his own time out to meet with fans and do a scavenger hunt, for crying out loud. And just when I met him, he was just a ray of sunshine, and he just radiates positivity, and it inspires me, and he's someone I look up to. I just think he's so amazing. And of course, I think Jared and Jensen and the rest of the cast and the crew and the writers are amazing too. But like Misha Collins is like my role model, really, when it comes to social justice and action. He's just such a good guy. Yeah. And the cast makes me happy. Watching, con videos on YouTube or going to a convention and just being so happy. It makes me happy. And I'm someone who has struggled with depression and anxiety, and for something to make me that genuinely happy is so amazing and such a rare find for me. And I know that sounds really pathetic, but that's what it means to me. Also, the con that I went to was by far the best weekend I've ever had. And just even getting to experience it once, let alone twice, which I will be experiencing again in October, it just makes me just want to cry with happiness. Another thing the show means to me that really resonates inside of me is the family aspect of the show. Family is a big thing for me. I love my family to death. I love my brothers, I love my mom and my dad, and at the root of the show, you know, you can have all the demons and monsters, ghosts, spirits, all that bullshit, but at the end of the day, the show is about family, and that family doesn't end with blood, and you'd go to the ends of the earth for your family. And that just, on a personal level, means so much to me. And it's probably one of my favorite parts of the show, is that family aspect of it. I love it to death. And I guess just the show in general is my friend. Does that make sense? Like, when I have a bad day, I want to come home and I want to watch Supernatural. I want it to make me feel better, like a friend would, because sometimes I don't want to talk to people about the bad day that I've had. Sometimes I just want to be in my room and watch Supernatural, or any show that I love for that matter. I'm not trying to like single out Supernatural. I mean, Supernatural does cheer me up, but that's just with any show that I love, because I am a TV addict. I just, I love it. I just love everything about it, and I think it doesn't get enough recognition for for its geniusness. They've just captured so much magic in a bottle, and sometimes I wish it was, you know, getting Emmys and stuff, but at the same time, I like that, you know, it's just this little bubble of a fandom, and yeah, and I really want to know what you guys think about the show and what it means to you and how you guys got into it. So make a video so I can watch it. Yeah. And maybe I could possibly, would be really, really cool, is make like maybe one of these days I'll make like a big video of them and send it to like Jared or Misha or something. Or if enough people do, maybe someone will see it and be like, oh. Okay. So I hope you guys have a really good week. And stay awesome, possums.